Let's talk about Shein dropshipping. Is it really worth it? And can you make a lot of cash if you are dropshipping via Shein? So here's an overview I want you to think about. So when you think about Shein dropshipping, I want you to think about fashion e-commerce. Okay, Shein is known for a lot of items, but where they really excel at is when it comes to fashion. It can be women lingerie, it can be children, it can be. So they do a lot of stuff. They have all kinds of categories, but you really can make a lot of cash if you're thinking about fashion. So think about Shein as an e-commerce and drop shipping supplier where you can find trendy and budget-friendly clothes and accessories. It's basically an online store that's all about fashion, selling stylish stuff for men, women, kids, and even pets. So if you are into fashion, Shein is really the place to go in our view. Now, Shein dropshipping is when you sell Shein's product in your own store. So as a dropshipper, you can make some good money from home by getting products from Shein and putting them up for sale on your dropshipping website. Of course, there are actually there's a lot of logistics that go behind that, but that's basically in long story short what you have to do when you think about Shein dropshipping. Now, I want to talk to you about the pros and cons of Shein dropshipping. Let's first talk about the pros, the very best. So if you are going to do Shein dropshipping, you have a clothing shop with a fantastic variety of products. You have reasonably priced products. The quality is a little better than Temu, for instance. You know, folks are talking about Temu here, Temu there, but Shein is really cool also. You have quick delivery. You have discounts for buying in bulk, so which is really good for your dropshipping store. If you are going to do Shein dropshipping, buying in bulk is pretty good and having discounts on those purchases. And you have a platform that works globally and it's available in over 220 countries. So those are the pros. What about the cons here? Basically, everything comes with Shein branded packaging. You are unable to use their product pictures. It's not possible to put your own label on products. The product quality can be inconsistent. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. And there are sizing problems that are common across the board. So this is something that you need to be aware of, okay? And so Shein is free to use. So in terms of initial cost, pretty great. Boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. So when we talk about drop shipping with Shein, what are the steps you need to really pay attention to? First of all, there is no specific answer to the question as to can you drop ship with Shein. Of course, you can certainly drop ship with Shein, not a problem. So in the beginning, Shein used to be a drop shipping company, but things have changed. Now they work with different manufacturing partners instead of the drop shipping business model. Okay, and so Shein right now do not explicitly say no to drop shipping on their website. And based on our research, it is totally possible to do drop shipping with Shein, not a problem. Okay, and so one thing I want to say is that when it comes to drop shipping with Shein, a big no-no is using their model product photos because they are copyrighted and legally protected. Okay, and so to stay on the safe side, all you have to do is take your own product photos. This way you won't break any of Shein's rules and regulations. And it's one of those things where you do not also want to have a chat with their supplier beforehand. Okay, go with Shein directly. So Shein dropshipping is legit, that's for sure, because Shein remains a legitimate platform and they have great ratings among customers all over the world, but also dropshippers all over the world. So this is really cool. I mean, you'll be looking at the 3.8 to 4.5 stars out of 5, of course. And so a lot of people love the fact that with Shein dropshipping, you have fast delivery, you have great deals, you have quality products. That's really good, and you need that. I mean, if you are trying to do dropshipping through Shein, you need that. Of course, there are negative reviews every now and then, but overall, you have great reviews. And when it comes to dropshipping, and especially dropshipping, Shein remains a legit platform as long as you follow their guidelines and rules and take your own product photos. Don't forget, okay? And because if you do not follow this, their stores will be actually flag, like they have their algorithm, or even users will flag and report your stores. So what is the process when it comes to Shein dropshipping? How does it work? Well, basically, dropshipping just means that you're selling products that you don't keep in stock, right? So Shein is a platform that acts as a dropshipping supplier, and so you are able to connect with suppliers on the Shein platform to get products. And so one thing I want to say is that please do not reuse the product photos. There are some cases where Shein dropshipping might not work because you have the Shein branded packaging. So Shein products typically come in packages labeled with their brand. So if you are transparent with your customers and let them know they're getting a Shein product, it shouldn't be an issue. However, if you are building your own brand or want to send your products in your company's name, dropshipping with Shein might not be the best choice, at least at the beginning. And you also want to you always want to reach out to the supplier. That way you can understand what's allowed and what's not allowed. Okay. And one thing I want to say also is that when it comes to Shein, flexibility is really important. Different suppliers on Shein may have different policies, so sending a quick message before placing an order is a good practice, especially when it comes to flexibility. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Shein dropship, some of the key features that you can expect when it comes to Shein dropshipping. What we love about Shein dropshipping is that you have an extensive product catalog. So product catalog is really important in terms of helping you scale across the board. So Shein offers an extensive product catalog with over, check this out, 600,000 products to choose from. That's really good. I mean, you can buy products for men, women, kids, and even pets. And that's really good. I mean, the platform is a fashion-based store, and it's probably great that way. It has products like clothes, shoes, underwear, accessories, bags, beauty products, etc. And it has all of that, and a variety of choices from each product category. You have reliable suppliers. That's really good. We love that. Shein really collaborates with numerous suppliers. These manufacturers specialize in creating clothes for men, women, and kids, along with home decor items. Interestingly, they also produce clothing and accessories for pets, including cats and dogs. So when choosing suppliers, always ensure they are reliable. A good supplier should have enough stock to avoid inconvenience when you receive an order. Not only that, effective communication and fulfillment are also crucial attributes to look for in a Shein supplier, okay? And you also have easy navigation. So Shein provides actually a website and app. They are easy for customers to use when browsing products, making orders, and checking shipment status. Both the website and app are designed to be simple and modern with an intuitive and visually appealing layout. So that's really good in terms of if you are looking for a Shein dropshipping, you will love that. Additionally, Shein dropshipping offers a size and fit guide on its website to help customers feel more confident about their size choices when buying items. So that's really cool. You can see this on the screen here in terms of product measurements. So you have the size, the US model, and the EU also. And we also love the fact that you have the Shein Shopify app. So this is really cool in terms of helping you with the flexibility. I mean, you will need that if you are a dropshipper. You want to have that flexibility. So when we talk about the Shopify app, it's there. It's highly rated. So this is an app that actually allow you to easily incorporate Shein products into your dropshipping Shopify store. So that's really good, and you are able again to see what works for you. And so you also have you can see on the screen the app plan. So that's really cool here. And you also have the Shein VIP program, which could be really interesting for you if you're considering Shein dropshipping. You also have order fulfillment. So order fulfillment here, you are speaking about a couple of days. I mean, like 3 to 7 days, and in some cases 21 days if you are actually shipping larger items. That's really important. And you also have shipping and returns, which are really important if you are into Shein dropshipping. In terms of shipping, economic is the slowest and least pricey. It takes around 3 to 21, in some cases 40 days. The standard is quicker and a bit more expensive, with a delivery time of approximately 15 to 25 days. And express is the fastest but priciest, getting to you within 3 to 7 days. Keep in mind, there is a processing time of 1 to 3 days for orders anyway. And the return rules, Shein allows returns with a 35-day return window. However, certain items like bodysuits, lingerie, jewelry, beauty products, and pet products cannot be returned. So that's just something you need to keep in mind. So if you have to start drop shipping with Shein, how do you do things for real? First of all, you need to create your Shein account. So you go to the Shein website, navigate to the upper right corner, and click on the register button. From there, choose the signing register option. Okay, so that's really good. So once you are in, enter your email address along with the password of your choice. Always make sure to confirm your email to complete the registration process. So that's really cool. Number two, you want to find your product. So again, we are speaking about Shein dropshipping. So you want to search through the Shein product catalog, and so you got to really see what kind of product you want to. If you're running, for instance, a clothing dropshipping store for women, then you want to navigate to the women's clothing section. And so what's more, you can also go to the new in category, since those are the products that are the newest Shein collection. So you want to make sure that you are start selling before your competitors. Okay. And so to narrow down your search, you can use their filters and set it set it as you find the best fit for you. Later on, you can also use the sort by option. So that's really cool. Also, if you are looking for the most trending products, you can check on their bestseller section or trending brand section and see what sells best. On the other hand, you can also use product research tools like Minia, Adseria, and others. So you're able to compare prices, check on competitors' websites, and of course, estimate your potential profit margins. And step number three, you want to choose a selling channel. So you can start drop shipping with Shein products on online marketplaces like AliExpress or eBay. However, keep in mind that this way you will not be able to build a brand easily, but you will get a lot of free organic traffic since users come to these websites intending to buy. Also, you can choose to sell on Shein Marketplace as well. Thus, if you want to do this, you first need to apply for a seller account. So to become a seller on Shein, just follow an easy and direct process. Begin by visiting the Shein Marketplace page and click on Apply Now. Next, you need to provide information about yourself and your business. That's totally straightforward. So you can see on the screen here. And it's one of those things where when you apply though, just keep in mind that it may take up to 7 days to receive a response from Shein. Thus, if accepted, Shein offers dedicated onboarding support to assist you in setting up your shop. Lastly, if you want to build your own brand while dropshipping Shein products, you can build your own dropshipping store with website builders like Shopify, WooCommerce, Wix. And since you're a dropshipper and probably want to just source products for your dropshipping store, it's important to start thinking about building your dropshipping store. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Shein dropshipping. Next, you want to build your dropshipping store. So it's one of those things where you have to choose the player you want to go for. Okay, you have a lot of options: Shopify, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, BigCartel, Adobe Commerce. So you want to go with what works. I mean, Shopify is actually the best option for dropshippers because the platform actually is user friendly and provides a diverse collection of visually appealing themes available in both free and paid options to enhance the look of your dropshipping store, okay? Because you want to go to market ASAP. And Shopify also has an impressive array of customizable features. Their drag and drop editor makes it very easy for you to create and tweak your store, your Shein dropshipping store, effortlessly. And then you want to import Shein products to your store. So once your dropshipping store is all set up, it's time to start Shein dropshipping. Now, your next step is to import actually your product. So based on the marketplace or platform you choose, this process differs from one another. And however, it mostly includes copying the product title and product description, downloading its size charts, and all the other stuff you need for the product page. Now, one thing I want to say is that there are actually software tools that allow you to actually automate everything, including AutoDS. So you're able to actually do things automatically. That's really good. And then you want to really start marketing your store. I mean, just having product in your Shein dropshipping store doesn't mean that you will start selling right away. You have to really market your store. So you want to boost traffic to your online store, and you have a lot of possibilities to do so. But SEO is an important element. So search engine optimization. You can also use social media marketing. That's another avenue for revenue generation when it comes to drop shipping. And you can also try email marketing. So that's really good. So for social media, you can try platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And so just make sure that you can make cool stuff, run ads for certain groups, and chat with possible customers. Also, another great idea is affiliate marketing. You can team up with influencers or bloggers who promote fashion products. Give them a special code or link to shout out your product to their followers. You can also try video ads. They're awesome for showing off your dropshipping gear in a fun way. You can also teach people how to use your stuff, show off its perks, and more. So that's really cool in terms of possibilities. So I'm just giving you a whole area of possibilities here when it comes to your Shein dropshipping opportunities. Before I close to this conversation, let me quickly talk to you about Shein dropshipping pros and cons. I first want to talk about the pros. You have a clothing shop with a fantastic variety of products. That's really good. You have a reasonably priced products. You have quick delivery. That's really important, especially in terms of having a loyal customer base. You have quick delivery. You have discounts for buying in bulk. So for your Shein dropshipping, buying in bulk and receiving discounts is really cool in terms of maintaining profitability down the road. You have a platform that works globally that's available in over 220 countries. So that's really cool. And so what are the cons? I think I said this before, but I want to repeat this again here. Everything comes in Shein branded packaging. So this could be a little problematic for your brand, especially if you're trying to build your own brand. And so you are unable to use their product pictures. It's not possible to put your own label on products, so be very careful there. Product quality can be inconsistent, especially if you are talking about fashion. Folks are very adamant when it comes to the quality of their clothing, and there are some sizing problems that are common. Okay, it's important to understand that if you're thinking about Shein dropshipping, think about the fact that you have a variety of clothes and accessories to choose from, so you can offer your customers a lot of different stuff. And there is also a VIP program for loyal customers where they get special discounts and great deals. And so that's really cool, especially if you are considering Shein for your dropshipping activities. Plus, Shein products are usually not too pricey, so it's pretty chill for us dropshippers to keep our prices competitive. And Shein is also really quick with shipping and sending orders to loads of places worldwide. So, the geography here is important. You do not want to limit yourself when it comes to your customers. And so it's one of those things where you have to see what works for you. I mean, you got to really see it. It's really a series of trials and errors to see what works in the end. Before I close to this conversation about Shein dropshipping, I want to share with you our top Shein dropshipping alternative. So the first one is AliExpress. So when you think about AliExpress, of course, I'm speaking about a well-known dropshipping provider and a Chinese online store. They've got a bunch of product in many categories: fashion, electronics, jewelry, home gear, and more. Basically, everything you need to buy stuff in bulk is on AliExpress. When it comes to paying, they give you lots of options: credit cards, debit cards, direct bank transfers, and even PayPal and iDeals. So that's really cool. And for shipping, you can get to choose free, express, and super fast shipping. Thus, they work with known shippers such as UPS, USPS, FedEx, DHL, EMS, China Post, Ordinary, registered in air mail. But here's the thing: AliExpress shipping can take a while, like 15 to 30 days on average, and sometimes up to 30 days. Then you have Alibaba. So Alibaba is a big deal with the world of wholesale from China, changing things up with a whopping 160 to 175,000 suppliers and a crazy variety of products. So if you need electronics or stuff for the office, Alibaba really has you covered. They've got tons of products for different dropshipping categories like electronics, clothes, car parts, workout gear, and more. And what's cool about Alibaba is that they actually ship stuff globally. Thus, wherever you are, they'll get your products to you. Delivery time can vary. If they are sending your order by sea, it might take a few weeks, but if it's by air, you'll get it faster. So when you're shipping things from China to Europe or the US, it might cost more because of the long distance, and each Alibaba supplier has their own shipping times and cost. And also, Alibaba suppliers require an MOQ, so minimum order quantity. However, with their dropshipping center, you quickly check out loads of products with fast processing, cheap shipping, and the bonus of not having to order a ton. And then you have CJ Dropshipping, another player. So it's think of CJ Dropshipping as an all-in-one online helper for dropshipping, where you can find products, make orders, get them shipped. It's kind of a mix of Overload when it was open, Deezers, and AliExpress. What's cool about it is that there are no fees involved, no minimum orders, no monthly subscriptions, no storage fees, and no setup cost. Plus, you don't have to pay to sell stuff. So, CJ Dropshipping offers many valuable features like they handle over 1 million orders every month. More than 300,000 folks, including Shopify sellers, trust them. They've got this shipping thing called CJ Packet. They actually gets orders to you in just 1 to 2 weeks, faster than the others. You can link CJ Dropshipping with platforms like Shopify, eBay, and WooCommerce. They've got lots of warehouses all over the world, and they actually offer 400,000 to 500,000 products in 13 to 15 different categories like clothes, electronics, home stuff, and more. So the possibilities are really, really there when it comes to CJ Dropshipping. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. Today's conversation, I just share with you everything that you need to know about Shein Dropshipping. So I give you the overview, the steps, the process, the features, and finally the alternatives to Shein Dropshipping. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.